guys, welcome back to the Population Ecology Lecture Series. So this week we're going to be talking about host-parasite dynamics, and last time we talked it was about predator-prey interactions. So one species eats the other species. That's a really clear outcome that happens. One benefits and the other one pays a pretty severe cost. So this is an example of a plus-minus interaction. And parasite-host dynamics are also plus-minus interactions. So the host suffers a cost while the parasite gets a benefit. So there are a lot of similarities, but there are a couple of differences that I just wanted to point out real quick. The first one is that parasites don't necessarily kill hosts. So predators kill their prey. Nice, come into contact, they eat it, we're done. Parasites can infect a host, and that host can survive that interaction. And so when we're making models, we need to account for that. And because of that, the second thing to keep in mind is that recovered hosts can develop can I spell that word? Can develop immunity. That doesn't mean they always do, but it is a possibility, and it depends on the biology of the host and the interaction, whether or not that can occur. So the other thing to keep in mind is that there are classes of parasites. And that's just about is really defined by the scale at which they occur. So the first class is microparasites. Well, they have 3 key traits, and those are that they reproduce really quickly inside the host. Their infections are short compared to the lifespan of their hosts and other, of their hosts. That's the important part. And this is where recovered hosts can develop lifetime immunity. It's a possibility. So the other, and if you think about what are some examples of microparasites, those are things like viruses and bacteria. So then, unsurprisingly, the second class is parasites. Think about things like intestinal worms in humans. And these guys can, basically, when they infect a host, it's more likely that they will have chronic and sustained infections of the host. So as compared to microparasites, where that doesn't necessarily happen, usually because the host either dies or develops immunity. And for macroparasites, the severity of the infection is a function of the abundance of the parasite within the host. So if you think about those intestinal worms, if there's just like a tiny little worm in there, it's not going to have a big effect. But as it grows and grows and grows, you're having a bigger and bigger cost of that intestinal parasite being in your body. So many of the models we have for host parasite dynamics really focus on this first class, the microparasites. And that's what we are going to focus on today. That's kind of what our world is being driven by right now with COVID-19. And so I think it's really important to understand. And so we're going to work through this model called the SIR model. So that stands for susceptible, infected, and recovered. So these are classes of the host as a function of their interaction with the parasite. And so this is just the intro video. That's what you have to look forward to for the rest of the module for this week. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for your attention.